Hey guys, it is Patrick with Financial Grit Media. In this bonus Financial Grit video, we're talking about the Robinhood app. The Robinhood app is an investing app that you can download from Apple App Store or Google Play. And then once you've downloaded it onto your phone, you're able to trade stocks in the stock market. One of the biggest features for Robinhood is that it is commission free with an asterisk. Commission free meaning that when you trade, they don't charge a commission. So Robinhood isn't making money using the trading features. They are making money from their premium product, which is their Robinhood Gold product. Now, what's that asterisk? Well, that asterisk is a fee that the SEC levies on selling stock through any brokerage or platform. That fee is usually a couple of pennies. It isn't a huge amount of money for most stock traders. If you sell in a transaction $1 million or more, it's about $23 in fees. So again, you have to be trading a lot before you really see those fees add up in a big way. So commission free, except for that tiny SEC fee that is on selling stocks, but it won't affect you as much. So still commission free, just except for that tiny little fee when you sell. Now, again, 2 levels of service with Robinhood. They've got their free version. Their free version allows you to trade commission free. Very basic. There's nothing to it. And they have something cool in their app. It's called Robinhood Instant. It allows you to transfer money to your account and instantly have access to it when you transfer it up to $1,000. So if you transfer $250 today into the app, you would be able to trade that today and not have to wait for it to clear Robinhood's bank account like other brokerage accounts do when you transfer money into their account. So that's their free version, very basic, nothing to it. Their premium product is called Robinhood Gold. With Robinhood Gold, there's really 3 big features that are part of it that would make someone want to purchase their premium product, and that's where Robinhood makes their money to allow for the free investing on their free version. The first one is it allows you to buy on margin per se. It really isn't like a margin account but they allow you to trade on margin. What is margin? Margin allows you to borrow money from Robinhood's pocket, invest it, and for as long as you invest it, Robinhood's going to charge you a fee. We'll go over some of those fees in a minute, but you will pay them a fee every single month for using the money on margin. When you sell the shares, that money gets put back into the margin accounts or to Robinhood's bank accounts, and you either reap the benefits and rewards for having to invest with margins, or you owe them more money because now you've overexposed yourself on the market because you borrowed some money from Robinhood. So that's trading or buying on margin. That is a feature on their premium product. The other product that they have the other service that they have in that Robinhood Gold is their extended trading hours, which allows you to trade 30 minutes prior to the market open and 2 hours after the market closes. Those are our extended trading hours on the stock exchange. Stock exchange normally opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and closes at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with the extended trading hours, it allows you to start trading at 9 a.m. instead of 9:30, and then up to 6 p.m. instead of 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some people might ask, why do you want extended trading hours? That's typically when earnings calls are. They're usually before market opens or after market closes. And because of that, if you wanted to get in on your favorite stock and you want to listen to that earnings call, and that earnings calls give you some indication whether or not you should buy or sell, you can do it during those extended trading hours. Now, one thing to note about extended trading hours, there isn't as many people that are trading during those times, so the prices may not be as accurate to the market price because you're trading with relatively few number of people, and everybody's asking for one price, and you're needing to buy it at whatever prices they're offering instead of a huge market that's judging the price of that share. So Very important to understand that there isn't as many people trading during those times as during the normal 9:30 to 4 o'clock. The other part of Robinhood Gold is their Robinhood Instant. Instead of $1,000, it balloons up based on the Robinhood Gold plan that you decide to pay for. Again, we'll talk about the fees and we'll talk about the structure in a minute. But basically, if you have a Robinhood Gold account that allows you to have $2,000 of buying power, it allows you to transfer in, let's say, $2,000 and have instant access to the full $2,000 instead of the maximum $1,000 you would get on the free version. So talking about that and Robinhood Gold pricing. So Robinhood Gold pricing is a tiered pricing level. And what they charge is they charge by account size. So how much money do you have in Robinhood Gold? And they charge by the amount of buying power you want. And the way that I would think about buying power is how much money you need to use of theirs or transferred money to trade without waiting for that 3 to 5 days of settlement from your bank to Robinhood. So to give you an example, if your account size was $2,000 to $3,000 and you wanted $2,000 of buying power, so additional $2,000 of buying power, then your price would be $10 per 30 days, okay? Not interest, it's just a fee that they charge you. If your account was between $30,000 and $50,000 and you wanted $30,000 of buying power, what does that mean? Let's say you transfer in $50,000 from your account into Robinhood app. You would get access to $30,000 immediately. The fee is $125 per 30 days. So it's a sliding scale. I'll leave a link to the actual fee chart in the description below. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the pros and cons that I see of Robinhood. I think it's a pretty cool app. I know a few different people that use the app because of the commission free, but some of the pros is obviously that commission free. There's that regulatory fee that you have to pay when you sell it, but again, it's minuscule. But commission free, there's a lot of brokerage firms that charge $6, $7, $8, $12, $15 a trade, both trading for it, buying it, and selling the stock. That could be $30. And if you are a small trader, let's say you trade only $100 at a time, if you're paying $15 in and $15 out, that's 30%. Your stock would need to rise 30%, or the amount of money has to go up by 30% just to cover the fees. And so again, very cool that it's commission free. The app is very easy to use. It's very intuitive. We've all talked about how Apple made the iPhone and all of their products easy to use, easy to understand. You can't get that lost in the app. If you look through the app, you know how to buy, you know how to sell. They don't make it super complicated. And then there's also an easy bank hookup. So they work with banks to make it easy to access your money. It isn't an instant trade, not like if you have a checking and savings account where you can move money in the same day. There is a settlement time, but they make it so easy. You just have to log into your account, and then it automatically links your account with Robinhood, and then you can start transferring money there. The app is very simple to use. We've talked about that. And then the ability to purchase cryptocurrency may be a pro. That is not yet released at the time of this video, but in February of 2018, you're going to be able to do that. We'll talk more about that after we talk about the cons. And then the shares that you have are protected by SIPC, so they're not just taking your money and you're investing it and then they go bankrupt and your shares are gone. It is protected because they are a member of the SPIC. Most, if not all, brokerage companies are a member of it because they have to be in order to gain your confidence to transfer your money to theirs. For those of you that don't know what the SPIC is, it's kind of like FDIC insurance when you deposit money into your bank account. All right, some of the cons. Currently, there is no web version, so if you wanted to trade on the web, you couldn't do that. You have to do everything from your app on your phone, and that's just one of the things that they have. Now, they are scheduled to have a web version in 2018, so we're looking forward to that. Right now, there's about 1 million people that want access to it, so they know it's important to have an online version, especially since their version doesn't have a lot of research that you can do with the stock. So people may be using Google Google Finance or Yahoo Finance to do their research. And that's going to be done on their desktop, and so they want to have somewhere else where they can trade as well. You can't trade partial shares. That's a con. For a lot of small investors, that's a huge con because they're only going to trade $50 a month or so, and because of that, they can't purchase partial shares. If they can't purchase partial shares, then they're going to have to pay full price for it. So if they want to invest in Amazon, let's say, Amazon is hugely expensive right now, and $50 won't buy you a share of Amazon. Therefore, it puts them out of that arena to be able to purchase those expensive stocks. They don't pay you interest on the cash that you leave in the app. Not a huge deal for a lot of people, but just know that they don't pay interest. That's also one way they bring in revenues. They take your money, invest that while you figure out whether or not you're going to trade or not, and then they use that money as their revenue source to also pay for the commission-free trading that they offer. They only provide basic research data. There isn't a full-blown research database that they allow you to access on this. So that's also why it is free, because they're giving you the basic. They're not giving you kind of the research stuff that a lot of brokerage firms are giving to you. Now, those are my pros and cons. I think it's a really cool app, and it does some really cool things, especially the commission-free trading that they offer. But the other thing that's making the news with Robinhood is the Robinhood Crypto, and that will launch in February of 2018. It will launch, the day of launch will open up to 5 states. So if you are a resident of 5 states, you'll be able to trade on Robinhood Crypto on day 1. And those are California, Massachusetts, Missouri, Montana, and New Hampshire. Most likely it's because of regulatory issues in other states. And so they're trying to, as fast as they can, to resolve any issues they have with regulatory in the different states that they want to trade in. But they were able to get either approval, or maybe there is no laws on the books yet. In California, Massachusetts, Missouri, Montana, and New Hampshire, that's kind of their test sites. From there, it'll open up and they'll add more states. So if you're not in one of those states, you won't be able to trade on Robinhood Crypto on day 1. Robinhood will not allow you to participate in the initial coin offerings, ICOs. You're hearing a lot about that today when it comes to cryptocurrency. Robinhood will not allow you to trade ICOs. And then Robinhood will allow you to trade Bitcoins at 0.00001 BTC, or 100,000th of a Bitcoin. So you don't have to buy one Bitcoin. You can actually buy partial Bitcoin on Robinhood Crypto. They talk about some other cryptocurrencies that you can also purchase as well, and what the limits are there, the minimums are there on that platform. At launch, you'll be able to make market and limit purchases on Robinhood Crypto. That's pretty cool because you can then purchase it at market price, or you can wait until the limit. You can put a limit order in, and so that you can stop loss some of your cryptocurrencies, which I think is a fabulous idea on Robinhood. And finally, just to let you know, as of recording of this video right now, there's over 900,000 people that have signed up for Robinhood Crypto. Now, Robinhood Crypto, in order to get access to it, apparently there is a line. And if you want to jump the line, if you can refer more people to it, you start to move up in that line. I don't know necessarily what that means. We'll find out more when they release Robinhood Crypto in February. Now, that's Robinhood. That's Robinhood Investing app. I hope you got a lot of information out of this video. Now, if you want to get one free share from Robinhood, there's a referral link in the description below from me to you. I don't know when they're going to cut that off. I don't know if it's going to expire, but I do know that if you click that, you have a chance to get one free share from Robinhood. So it's a limited time offer. So if you're watching this, you may want to click it and see if they will give you one free share for opening an account. How do you know if you're going to get that one free share? When you click the link, it will have you download the app. And then once it has you download the app, when you open the app, it will actually pop up, hey, get one free share when you register for an account. When you do that, then you know you're going to get your free share. If you registered for Robinhood before watching the end of this video, sorry, you're out of luck. You're not going to get the free share. So if you want a free share, make sure you look at the description below. Know that is a referral link. If you get a free share, I will also get a free share up to my maximum because Robinhood has a maximum. So make sure you spread your referral code as well to get the maximum, which right now is $500 worth of shares. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment about what you think about Robinhood down below. Make sure you also like this video and share it with your friends and family on social media. And make sure you don't forget to press subscribe and turn on your notifications so you're notified on the next Financial Grit video. So with that, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next Financial Grit video.